Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate, and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate, and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future.
Well, after that thriller of a match, we're into the second match now. Mama Bros Kings have come out here, and the Nighthawks have won the toss and elected to bat first against the Kings. Mama Bros Kings, of course, being one of the major sponsors as well of this tournament, and the Nighthawks They've got Karan, Shivam, Rohit, Vinod, and Vishwas, and Varun, Anish, Sriram, and Ashit in their lineup. And the Mama Bros Kings, of course, Charan, Arjun, Rudraksh, and of course, Padasarthi, Shubh, Suri, and of course, VK to line up on the bowling front. Karan to face strike to VK, as I said. First ball. Good drive, outside off. That's gone away, behind point. Nice start here for the Nighthawks. First ball boundary. Really well done. Dragged away on the onside. There is short fine. Single only. Karan from the Nighthawks. Yeah, he's got that first ball boundary away on the point direction. Good start, and now Shivam. Driven straight to mid on. He'll get off the mark as well as Shiva. Wanted to hike it by going down the wicket. Beaten outside off. Drives it straight to deep extra cover. Couple of more runs for the taking. Dragged away on that square leg region. Couple of more runs. 11 here on the board after the first. Good start for the Hawks. Shub introduced into the attack for the second over. Left armour over the wicket. Oh, what a good innovative shot. Well, that's gone very, very fine. Nobody's stopping that one. First one for Shivam. Brilliant innovation. And I feel here for Shub. As an youngster, left armour, fast bowler, nothing wrong at all with the length. It's all the batter's intelligence. That's got the boundary as well here. Moved so quickly. Outside off and got that length. Fine. Almost behind the keeper. Even though there was anybody behind on that final leg region, would have saved that one. Outside edge. And there is a deep backward of point fielder. Precisely for the left armour bowling over the wicket. The ball's definitely going to go in that direction. For the Nighthawks, it's been that sort of an opening, isn't it? A dream start, I should say. In the first 8 deliveries, they've got 16. Nice drive down the wicket. Single towards long off. No, sort of a call. So it'll only be one. Should be a wide ball outside off. Shub actually just looks at the umpire and says, okay, was that inside the wide indicator? Umpire says, no, it's a wide delivery. What a good first boundary from Shivam, the first ball. And this one's nicely bowled. Oh, kind of harsh. That's the completely umpire's call on that occasion. The batter was close to the ball. Shub was disappointed, even has been called wide. Left armour, genuine left armour delivery, taking the ball away from the left-hander, but the umpire thought it was touch wide. So we'll have to go with that one. Not timed properly. That's up in the air. Shot third coming under. Has he taken it? No, dropped. Good effort though. Very good effort. As I say, under lights, it's not easy at all. The ball will be coming off the backdrop of the lights. It was a mistimed shot. Shot third fielder. Went there. And I just couldn't get the palms under the ball. Good effort. Very good effort. I'm being impressed with this lad, Shubham. He's got so much heart to bowl. Nice, strong run up. Nice rhythm. Pulled away from Karan. There is a fielder at deep mid-wicket. They'll get a couple of more runs. Another good over here for the Hawks. 2 gone. 21 for no loss.
In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises.
Cleared away nicely behind point. A couple of more runs. I guess now the over's been called. End of 2 overs now for the Hawks. 24 for no loss. VK to continue. For the Mama Bros Kings. Fumble. And that'll allow the second run to be completed. I see what happens is under lights when the ball gets that a little bit of a dew on that one. There. All such things happen. That's a live example that we're watching. It's not dry. It's slippery. It'll give you that buttery feel. That's buttery feel with the ball. So you'll have to just make sure that you've got dry palms and try the ball as long as possible. Straight towards long on for a single only. Yeah, under lights, it's always pretty tricky. In the previous match, we saw how 4 catches went down by the Pioneers. That's something that I'll have to go back and take notice of. Again, moves very nicely outside off. Another very good innovative shot here from Karan. That's gone towards the backward of square leg for a boundary. He's picked the spot and he's picked it to perfection. At this one, as I said, under lights, it's not easy at all. One, when the ball is up in the air, it is coming in from the backdrop of the lights. And 2, when the ball is all along through the ground, it just gets that dew onto its body, the ball. And then the ball becomes very buttery, slippy. And that's why every time you see, generally, you just keep wiping the ball even under lights. It's not to maintain the shine though, because under the lights, of course, the shine will come into play when there is sunlight or when there is that overcast condition with a little bit of a swing. But that's a nice drive towards extra cover. And all that one-handed pickups, one-handed throws, they'll have to be very keenly attacking and noticing the ball, because the ball can behave differently. Every time it behaves differently. That's what happens. No timing. It'll run away towards that deep mid-wicket region. Single for the taking. End of the third over. 35 for no loss. Suri has come into the attack. First change. Shub, of course, bowled with a lot of heart. Left arm over the wicket bowler. And then VK finishing up that third one. Will that be called a wide? Will that be? I don't. Ah, white ball. Yes, the batter moved. The batter completely moved. It's outside the leg stump. That's exactly what Suri is trying to explain and request the umpire. Sorry, Suri, the decision has come out. I'll have to go with that one. That's a nice line. Just outside off. Keep it very simple, straight. Yeah, as per the batter moving towards the ball, if it's down the leg side, it's wide. I mean, whether the batter is trying to play any innovative shot. Dragged away towards mid wicket, single. Outside the off stump. That's played away behind point. That's running away for a boundary. There was width on offer, and Suri knows this. Yeah. It was a wrong line from him. Kind of disappointed. He saw Karan coming down the wicket. He just wanted to keep it away from him. The idea was correct. But then the last execution that happened was touch wider outside off. Well, hang on. I just probably saw the lights that's been positioned in a portable sort of a vehicle. That's very good. Huge shout out to the people who've put their heart and soul in that one, organizing that one. Dot delivery down the leg side. Now Suri gets away. One on the onside, and Karan's asking for a wide. Umpire, my God, he needs to keep everybody happy there. The batters, the bowlers, can't keep everybody happy. He needs to stick to the rules. That's exactly what the umpires have done. Very good decision. But if we get a chance, oh, that's picked away on the onside. Now look at that. The ball will go to the boundary, but look at that vehicle. That's there. The lamp post has been mounted on top of that vehicle. That's very good. On an innovation. As innovative this shot was, walking outside the line of off stump, picking it away. The ball's running away behind square, but look at those lights that I was mentioning. Yeah, that's mounted on a movable vehicle. That's good. So you can move it around in any place, any ground, instead of the fixed floodlights. Last ball of the fourth. Nicely driven. Straight to deep extra cover. They'll probably won't come back for the second run. 4 overs gone. 46 for no loss. Shubh. And once again, the similar looking shot, this time from Karan. Previously, it was Shivam. And now Karan does the same thing to Shubh. Walks outside the line of off stump, plays it fine. Behind on that fine leg region. Good work. Nevertheless, he'll get the boundary though, but good work from Karan to think that sort of a shot. And Shubham, as I said, he's bowled with a lot of heart. Shorter format of the game as an youngster, he'll learn a lot with this to deal under pressure. And 49 now for the Hawks. And they'll get to that 50 with that shot which was not intended to go towards the offside. 50 comes up for the opening pair. And the Kings, yeah, they've bowled well. They've not bowled too wayward. They've been good in the field, but it's also equally well managed here by the Hawks with the bat. Single. Again, played away nicely towards deep extra cover. They'll come back for a second run. They'll have to hurry. They do. They do. Really good running. Karan, he was going to the danger end. And yes, Shivam appreciating that one. They've got this technique going. Fine leg was up in the ring. He's just got a left hand to that one. Yeah, Shubham's happy that he saved the boundary. He's applauding that effort. Sure, he would have been even more continuing that applause if he had taken that catch. Ah, there you go. Single-handed effort, which had to be single-handed because it was going away towards his wrong side, I guess, for the fielder. And that shot fine. Now, what he has got to do is try and bowl full. Stop that walking away outside the off stump by both of these batters to pick him, is Shubham. Yeah, see, that fuller length. That's nicely bowled, but with an offer on the offside. Towards point. Boundary. Good batting here from Karan. 5 overs gone, 58 for no loss. Yeah, to avoid moving away from outside off stump and playing him on the onside towards fine leg, the length should have been a little fuller. Yes, it was full, but it was on that good length delivery instead of a block hole. That allowed Karan to go for that boundary. 5 overs, 58.
In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate, and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that
Charan for the 6th over for the Kings. Mama Bros Kings, of course, they've been good in the field, especially with the bowlers that they've bowled. Good start from Charan as well. First ball, Vinod has come out at number 3. First ball he faces, gets beaten outside the line of stump. Pulled away. That's in the gap towards square leg. Boundary. That will be. Nicely picked up that length very early. Yeah, it was short. It was supposedly to be put away, and it did get put away there. Nice transfer of the weight on the back foot. Shivam and Karan, of course, opened the innings. Shivam just went out, retired out, allowing Vinod to come on in for the last few overs, for the last 3, in fact. And he's got that boundary away. There's Vinod. The second ball that he faced, nice pull shot. Just a small conversation there. Something to do with the headgear of the fielder, probably. He's worn it for the cold wind, for the chilled weather that's been blowing across the ground. Yeah, that's the boundary that he got. As we know, I also had to beat that fielder who was there at deep mid wicket. Wide ball. Straight to the covers. Karan and Vinod, what are they thinking? How much is good enough? Because we saw what happened in one of the previous matches. Even 100 was not enough. Last ball victory there for the Ranchers. It was a big thriller. And now 66, and probably the projected score is taking them towards 92 as of now at this rate. They're scoring at almost 11.5 runs an over. Again pulled very nicely. Strong shot behind square from Vinod. Boundary. Is that tall batter? He's using his height to good effect. In fact, was it Karan there? I guess it was Karan. Yeah, it was Karan. Umpire's just checking whether it went all the way or one bounce. I thought probably it's one bounce. They're rocking on to the back foot, pulling it very handsomely. Now that's what they need to check. If it had the legs to go over the ropes or bouncing inside. Pretty hard to get that one. So that's why the zoomer is going in. A very good production unit here for the cameras. Yeah, probably one bounce. Or is it over? What is the signal from the umpire? I kind of felt it just bounced inside the ropes, but was he? Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Some nice eye power, I should say. Working with a lot of vitamins. Straight to middle. Oh, fumble. 6 overs, 71 for no loss. Who's coming in for the penultimate over now? Interesting. Because they've gotten Sri. I guess it looks as if he's that leg break bowler. Yeah, that's why he wants the deep extra cover fielder to move a little more towards the square than finer, than being straighter, because he's trying to take the ball away from Curran outside off. Sri, yeah, he's a wrist spinner. And that's exactly why he wanted that deep extra cover to move towards the left. The ball will beat the deep extra cover fielder. He wanted them to move towards the square even more. And this is exactly why. Probably not square enough. The ball beats the fielder to the boundary ropes. And Curran playing that inside out shot pretty well. Huge gaps though, huge gaps. And probably Sri wants to move the fielder even more towards the square than straighter. You see once again, there he's signaling to that deep extra cover fielder, and probably now he's happy. Bringing in a wrist spinner, a leg cutter bowler in the penultimate over. Nice, juicy full toss. That's played away nicely towards deep square leg. Lucky for Sri that they did not go to the boundary ropes. He would be very disappointed with this one as Curran. Should have put it away. Should have put it away. You see what Sri was trying to do. He was trying to bowl that ball to give it a lot of air, give that loop. Turned out to be a full toss. And now much better. Second run. I could hear the call there from Vinod saying Aja, Aja. That means, come along, come along. You have the second one. 49 now for Curran. Good hand from him. Just off 22 deliveries. He's standing outside the crease. Keeper, watch out if there is a spinning delivery. But no, he's got it wrong in the length once again. You need so much control. And especially with the ball with the dew, wipe your hands, my friend. Wipe your hands. That's exactly what I was trying to say. It's not easy being a wrist spinner. As a finger spinner, at least you've got more grip on the ball. But as a wrist spinner, you need those palms as dry as desert. Single towards long off. When I say as dry as desert, not the dessert that's been eaten after dinner. Not that one. Last ball of the 7th. He's picked that length, is it? Yes, he has! Straight down the ground, Vinod. 6. And bringing in a wrist spinner in the 7th over. Was probably struggling a little bit under the dew. 7 overs, 88 for no loss. There, once again, wanted that loop, wanted that turning away delivery. He was standing inside the crease, Vinod, clearing his front leg, putting it over long on. .88, they'll be happy with this one. The Hawks. And Mama Bros Kings. And they need a very good last over now. It's fine if there was no wicket. It's probably partnership. It's probably with Karan, and Karan who's got his 50. Karan came out with another batter. And first Karan came out with Shivam, who's got 18. So out of this 88, he's got 18 as well as Shivam Gautam. And yeah, Vinod Degi supported him nicely to Karan Narang. And good thing here for the Hawks is that Karan Narang will be there to face the last over first ball. And Vinod, as I said, is supported him very nicely. 15 of just 6 deliveries. Karan to face strike. Arun comes along to bowl the last over for the Mama Bros Kings. Good start. Outside off. He was thinking that it'll go wider, but that one curved back in. Hang on, just watch this ball as Karan is also bamboozled a little. And because that ball just curved back in. Movement off the pitch, which is coming back in. Now gets that one away towards point. That's running away for a boundary. Yes, it has. Karan once again. Yeah, the length was an issue this time, isn't it? Full half volley length. Karan just had to drive it through those point fielders. Yeah. Slogged it away towards long on, single only. And the Hawks will be happy since I've reached somewhere close to 100. Did not look like in the initial couple of overs. Probably the third and the fourth were tight. Now that's big. Up in the air. That's gone all the way. Over long off for a 6. Big shot from Vinod. And when then Vinod has walked out, it's always gone up north once again for the Hawks. You see that technique, keeping his body away from the pitch of the ball. Strong shoulders, getting under the ball and playing it straight. 99 now for the Hawks. Once again, similar looking stroke. Not too much of a pad on that one. Long off. Can't get it there. 6 more. Yeah. Back-to-back 6s. They cross over 100. And Vinod 99 on his jersey as well. And when the team is on 99, he scores this 6, puts it away. Last ball. Much needed last over this here for the Hawks, where they've got that momentum. Ah, was that another 6? Yes, it is! 3 sixes back to back in the last 3 deliveries. Mama Bros Kings will not be happy with this one. Arun will be disappointed. 111 on the board. And it's all courtesy Vinod, who walked in at number 3. This was the last one of this. If we can look at probably the last 3 sixes that's been scored back to back, it'll be nice to see how he went out to do that one. Was Vinod. 33 he's got. What a push. Last 3 deliveries, 18 runs. Let's remember this one. And this will be remembered, of course, when the Mama Bros Kings will come out to bat. What will be that equation? 112 is what they need to get. But 18 of the last 3 deliveries, 3 sixes. What a way to finish the innings. And everything was pure cricketing shots. Yeah, Arun Reddy, costly there in the last over, giving away 23 runs. And out of those 23, 18 came of the last 3 deliveries. Strongly they've taken the momentum away here. Have the Hawks. We'll come back with soon. We'll come back soon with the chase as well. 112 to get. But those 3 sixes, my God. That's exactly where the momentum shift happened.
In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that never stops moving, where cities stretch towards the sky, one name rises with a vision beyond the skyline. Mastering the art of real estate, and a portfolio of 8 projects and counting over prime locations. Our portfolio spans key markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team.
So, the Mama Bros Kings have come out to chase. First ball and off the mark. Arun, he bowled that last over 23 runs. Last three deliveries were taken to the boundary ropes by Vinod. Arun Reddy, he's got a lot of runs in his career, so probably time to take some revenge back. But Shashank alongside with Arun. Oh, that one nipped back in strongly. What a delivery from Anish. Came back like an arrow from outside off. Did not expect that one. Anish, experienced as well, 213 wickets in his career. Again, trying to make that ball come back in, but nice shot. Punched off the back foot. There is a fielder at deep point. Get a couple of runs. Shashank was ready for that delivery that nipped backs in so strongly. Shashank. 5,000 plus runs. Pretty good. That's probably Anish's stock delivery. The ball that nips back into the right hander. It's not that in swing that he's got. It's that natural delivery. When the ball pitches and nips back in, there you see, bowls it wide from the crease, from the bowling crease, and gets the ball back into the right hander. It's not that natural swing in the air. It's not that in swinger. He's making the ball talk after it pitches on the turf. That's some talent. Once again, that comes back in. Pretty good. Now that does two things to the right hand batter. One is cramped for room. Two, he's kept guessing whether from that length the ball will come back in or take it away. Does Anish have a ball which leaves the right hander? If that is in his armory, that's lethal. That's very lethal. That's picked away nicely. Over the top it goes, over mid-wicket and behind the lamppost as well for a big six. End of the over. 9 after the first over. Everything was right, but apart from that length, very full. And when that's curving into the right-hander, yeah, it takes the ball along with the centrifugal force probably towards the onside as well, isn't it? 9 of the first. Vinod, the man who got the Hawks that momentum in the last over. 3 sixes back to back. That was some brutal hitting. First ball starts well, starts really well. Going around the stumps to Arun. Now, Arun was the bowler who bowled that last over, Arun Reddy, to Vinod. And now it is the other way around. Vinod's got the ball and Arun's got the bat. Vinod Negi. That's a tick inside edge. That's running away fine towards that fine leg region. Boundary. Yeah, no matter how it comes, it's just that small revenge that's been bitten. Fuller length. Wanted to just drive it. Thick inside edge. Boundary there. And like I said, 3 sixes back to back from Vinod against Arun Reddy while the Hawks were batting. Now you see the players wiping the ball with the jerseys, just trying to keep the ball away from the outfield. Yeah, then the umpires also got that towel. It's all the dew factor under lights. And that's what happened when the Hawks were even batting. The 7th over also went for runs because they brought in a wrist spinner. White ball down the leg side from Vinod. And then the last over, of course, when Arun Reddy was bowling. He did not get anything wrong. And let me mention that. 3 sixes back to back might look that as if the bowlers bowled something wrong. But Arun Reddy, when he was bowling, he got the line right. He got, of course, the length was a touch fuller for Vinod's liking, but the line was pretty correct. But it was Vinod who played all those extra powerful shots over that deep extra cover. And once again, they'll wipe the ball. Every time the ball goes outside the inner circle. And the towel is a much needed apparatus. Shashank on strike. Slogged away on the onside. There is a fielder at deep mid-wicket. Single. And they will come back to complete that second run. Good work, good work. I was thinking it was a single, but the throw, they're taking on the throws nicely. That's nicely timed. Over point. Did it go all the way? Umpire will check that one. Brilliant shot. Width was on offer from Vinod. You're expecting Arun Reddy to take a bit of a revenge, but Shashank says, yeah, okay, I can share some of that revenge as well. Full toss, outside off. Width was on offer. Good, clean cricketing shot towards point on the drive. I feel it's probably gone over the ropes. Probably gone over the ropes. I have to check it on all angles. Yeah, that'll work. The zoomer. Or did it? Did it go over the rope? I feel it did. I can see that thin yellow line. And then the ball bouncing over. I guess the confirmation probably coming in as a 6. Yeah. Yeah, the umpire's got to do so much there, isn't it? One, hold the towel for the ball to be dried, keep himself warm, talk on the walkie-talkie, put everything away, signal the 6, and then get back into position. Yeah, it's a thankless job. It's a thankless job, this umpiring. Last ball. Vinod, out of the 6s he scored, he's given 1 away. Now, after this full toss that was being played away towards the covers, Vinod's finished his first over. He's gone for 15. Let's look at what he did when he was batting. He just demoralized and derailed the Kings' bowling attack. Vinod, he's given away 15 runs. But this is what he did when he was with the bat. Last three deliveries, and it was Arun Reddy who was bowling. That was the first six that went over. And you see, as I said, there was nothing wrong with the line, nothing wrong too much with the length as well. It was all Vinod Negi's power. Playing it straight down the ground. It was all decent cricketing shots. That's all. 3 sixes back to back. And that is where the Hawks got the momentum. He's running towards the long on boundary to take his position. Yeah, there he is, Vinod. Brilliant. Another look of what he did. That's a second one. That went over long off. 1 over extra cover, 1 over long off. And this one, another one towards deep extra. Brilliant batting, that one. And our team pulling it out of the first innings and broadcasting it back. Thanks to the entire team as well, because it needs that effort. Go to that particular delivery, get that and play it out. That third over, he's not timed it. Checked the shot at the last minute. Wonder why Shashank should have gone through with the shot. Inches away from the fielder at covers on that occasion. Well, they need 86 more now. And they're asking rate. Oh, well. Hang on. 15 runs and over. Wide ball. Anish is back bowling the balls that's nipping back into the right-hander. And I was mentioning in the previous over when he was bowling, has he got the ball from the similar length, similar area of length where the ball even leaves the right-hander? When that happens, the batter will be confused whether which ball is coming in, which one is going out. That's where going two-way outside. Yeah, wide delivery again. What he has to do is probably go back to his stock delivery first, which comes naturally to him. And to bowl that, see, again, as a batter, there's a bit of a clue that I can give out. If a bowler runs closer to the stumps, right, closer to the umpire at the popping crease, no way on earth that's going to nip back in so sharply. It's definitely going to leave you outside off. But when the bowler bowls away from the crease, wide of crease, it will nip back in just like that. Oh, wide called. Kind of too tight, I felt. But wide has been given in. Now you see where he's bowling in from. He's trying to bowl from too wide of the popping crease. There. He's trying to get the ball back into the right-hander. So that's a bit of a clue that the batters should watch out for. And it's not just watching the ball in the hand. It's also where the bowler is using the popping crease. Anish has done that time and again. Again, bowling from wide of crease. He's got this issue. He's trying to take the ball away from the right-hander. Okay, I'd say, Anish, don't listen to me. Do what you can do best. I was just expecting one delivery to go away from the right-hander, but that's 4 deliveries now outside off. Go back to your stock delivery. Create that confusion. Make one nipping back into the right-hander and then take it away. Then take it away outside off. And that too from the similar length. It's not as easy as I'm saying it from the commentary box. It needs that effort as well. And now much better. Top edge. He's not timed it. Chance. But will fall safe. Will fall safe of the fielder at square leg. Now he's got that stock delivery going. And from that length, exactly from that back of the length, because he's got good lengths that he's bowling. His Anish is not bowling it too full. He's not bowling it too short. And that's why Shashank could not time it. It was just that top edge that went to square leg. And they're swapping fielders. probably put out a stronger fielder, probably on the onside, because Anish is taking the ball into the right-hander. The ball will eventually go on the onside. Now watch out where he's bowling from. Wide of the crease. Does go outside the off stump. Good ball. And nice bit of fielding in the deep at point. Very good ball and very, very good effort on the field. I say good ball because it was leaving the right-hander from the similar length. So now there's a bit of a confusion in the batter's head. Which one will come back in? Which one will go out? So the batter now needs to watch for two deliveries from the similar length, that back of the length. That one comes in, swiveled away. There is support at square leg, and the catch being taken at square leg. Brilliantly taken. This is the confusion I was talking about. This is exactly what Anish had to do. Yes, he gave away those four wides outside off, but then he's got the big, big reward of Shashank. Yeah, from that similar length, the ball nipping back in, and on the first bounce, the ball bouncing in the hands because of the dew, and then the fielder manages to complete the catch. This is exactly what I was setting up. From that length, if the ball comes into the right-hander, yes, you're setting him up nicely. But couple of deliveries from that same length also has gone outside off stump. And that's why that confusion. There is no predetermined shot that was been in the batter's head, and that's why that wicket. Wonderful, wonderful thinking from Anish here, and that's brought out Rudraksh at number 3. Shashank, he was playing it really well. He was playing well. He got out for 23 of 12 deliveries, but that 23 also had 2 sixes. So it's a big wicket from Anish. A new batter, Rudraksh, has walked out, and from that same length, look at that catch once again. Yes, it had to be taken under lights, under dew. First bounce on the palms, then rectifying and managing that bounce nicely, that fielder. First runs for Rudraksh, off the mark towards backward of point. Anish has taken the ball away from the right-hander from the same length. It was Ashit with that catch. Brilliant catch at that deep backward of square leg. Anish set up Shashank wonderfully well here. Look at this. Back of the length from the same length. That one nipped back in. And Ashit, first bounce on the palms. Second one, yeah, into the palms. Last ball of the third. Catch it is a call. Will not reach that. Only one. Only one. Apart from those 4 wides, yeah, it's a very good over from Anish. End of the third, 37 for 1. Oh, quicker delivery. Ashit is coming to the attack after taking that wonderful catch. Good start. Quick. Good length delivery. And Rudraksh missing it out. Nudged it away. Intelligently played that one for a boundary. It was quick. It was the block hole length. And as a bowler, you'll be saying, well, what else do I do? There you see. It was that wide Yorker, isn't it? Outside off. And look at that for a bit of an intelligence from Rudraksh. He waited for it. Did not pre-attempt a shot. Did not pre-decide a shot in his head. And played it very impromptu. Backward of point for that boundary. 2-2 is the call. Can they get that? Yes, they will. Yeah, comfortably. Comfortably. And the moment he hit it, Rudraksh, he knew that he did not time the ball too well to reach the fielder very quickly. Played it with soft hands. And a couple of runs. It's like when you're on the bike ride, isn't it? You know the throttle force that you're giving in. And that's exactly what Rudraksh did. He knew the force that he had hit the ball with. Full toss, top edge, and he's not got the elevation. Chance at square leg, and has been taken. They're all saying, okay, come on, I've taken the catch of a ball that was not supposedly to be a wicket-taking delivery, but and there you go, Ashit. Full toss. Was it a no ball? Was it called a no ball? He was outside the crease. He was meeting the ball very early. And I guess the ball's also dipping down. It's not of the middle of the bat. It's a thick top edge. Or even slicing the bat, I should say. And then he was standing so outside the crease. So much outside the crease. They're just checking whether it was outside the crease. It's a no ball. Even though the batter was standing outside the crease, it's been called a no ball. Well. Ashit, unlucky. Unlucky here, the Hawks. You see, even though he was outside the crease so much, he was meeting the ball early. And that's fine. Rudraksh, he gets lucky out there, even though the catch was taken. A free hit. Now, to Arun Reddy. And the Kings now need to get this one away. 15 runs and over. 67 needed. That's a huge ask. Since I think the batters have changed, so they can afford to change the field as well. Even it's a free hit, so that's okay to change the field. Just trying to get things right on the field, but then yeah, even though it's a free hit, they can afford to change the field. And because it's a different batter, because it was the no ball to Rudraksh and now it's Arun Reddy. Huge appeal will not be there because it's a new that's a free hit. But then it's also probably off the bat. The umpire's not signalled anything. Yeah, he's not signalled leg byes. And this was off the free hit. But I thought it was only pads. I thought it's completely pads. Nothing from the umpire, no signal from him. But it's a leg bye. On the scoring, yeah, it's a leg bye. If it was not a free hit, imagine the appeal would be so loud. 2 more runs here. Ashit. Good free hit ball that he bowled. Straight, full, quick. Cramping Arun Reddy for room. Hitting him on the pads. He's trying to play the ball across the line. Dug it away nicely behind point. Boundary for Arun Reddy. Again, fuller in length, outside off, and guided it nicely. 50 up here for the Kings. Ask me what's wrong with the delivery. I don't find any. I really don't find any. It's all Arun Reddy who did it well. Low full toss, had to put it away. Photo was gone. 51 for 1. 61 is what the Kings do. Still need of 24 deliveries. Vishwas into the attack for the 5th over. Huge appeal. And was it height? Was it height? Was hitting the batter, of course, on the back leg. But only height would have saved him. Yeah, height and also probably going down the leg side. A touch. Yeah, the umpire signaled it. Very good delivery again. 2 nice deliveries from Vishwas. He's turning the ball into the right-handers. That's nice. Typical off-spinner delivery. Oh, that one was short. That one was short of length, but good stop. Nicely stopped at point. Even more challenge now here for Arun Reddy because he's got the bowler who will take the ball away from him. It will not come into the body. It will be against his natural style of play, Arun Reddy. He'll have to watch out for that one, which straightens up now instead of going away. If Vishwas tries to bowl full and straight, that will not turn away. That will probably be coming in line with the stumps. Top edge. Keeper himself going under it. Yeah, doesn't get it. Good thinking from Vishwas, though, to bowl that first one slow through the air to the left-hander. And he's got a good hold on that one. Straight towards long off. they'll be completely unfazed with this one, the Hawks, because no boundaries. That's very okay for them. End of the over. Five overs gone, 60 for one. 52 more needed of 18 deliveries. That's a big ask. Almost 18 and a half runs, rather 17 and a half runs and over, 18 runs and over. Still possible though. They'll have to believe in themselves. The Mama Bros Kings.
Markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill.
Nice start. First ball of the sixth over. Beating him outside the off stump. A block hole. Dilan. And he'll be saying, oh, come on. Can this be happening? Because Rudraksh has got that inside edge that's running away towards fine leg. They will come back for the third run. Have they completed it? Have they completed it? Yes, they have. Sat down nicely and he's picked it up brilliantly well. Over covers for that boundary. There's Rudraksh. Much needed boundary here for the Kings. Dilan's first ball was pretty good. Second one, even better. But that one was costing him 3 runs because the batter just dug that one away. Using the pace of Dilan, guiding it behind point, and will not reach the boundary ropes though. Good shot once again from Rudraksh. They'll come back for that one extra run. The third run being taken in with the throw. Now, how nicely he used the pace of Dilan, isn't it? On that occasion, Rudraksh guiding it behind point. Still not enough. Still not enough for the Kings. They need one big over of at least say around 20, 23 runs, like what happened when they were bowling. Arun Reddy, of course, giving away 23 runs in that over to Vinod Negi. Should be wide. Yeah, down the leg side. Dragging it. Dilan trying to bowl a quicker one. Slogged away on the onside, on that square leg region. Comes back for the second one as well. And they'll be okay with what's happening here, the Hawks, because they have the cushion. It's trying to move outside off too much. Has he moved too much? Yes, he has, because the wide has not been given in. 6 overs, 74 for 1, and 38 to get off 2 overs. And just imagine if those 3 sixes from Vinod Negi wouldn't have come. 38 minus 18 is 20. So 2 overs 20. That's what they'll be probably would have chased. Not if not for those 3 sixes. Aaron Reddy's is over. Yeah, 2 over 20 looks more gettable than 38 from 2 overs. But like we know, anything is possible. Arun Reddy and is not on strike. It's right-hander there, the Rudraksh effect. Can he turn things around here from here on in? It's still possible though. It's still not become very impossible. We've seen things happen. Varun for the 7th over. And trying to keep the ball as dry as possible. Yeah, very important. Does not have to slip any grip in this occasion, because the Kings are trying to go big. They're trying to get those boundary balls going. Full toss. Again, wrong start, but lucky there that the ball did not find the gap behind square. A lot of empty spaces. Good real estate. Look at this. Nobody from that fielder who was standing there at deep mid wicket. No one at square leg. No one at back of square. Nobody there. He could have hit it anywhere that he wanted, but he picked the lone man. And that's huge. That's up in the air. And very, very big shot. Down the ground, 6. Much needed 6 for the Kings. He's trying to shift some angles. He's trying to go around the wicket, is it? Yeah, he will. In between the stumps and the umpire. Oh, brilliant ball into the block hole. Nice delivery. Reminds us of the great Sunil Joshi sometimes with this sort of an action, but only a mirror image. And there you see, that's what Joe would have done, walk in between the stumps and the umpire as a left-hand spinner, but now as a right-hander, is gone towards that backward of square leg. Will not reach the boundary though.
markets like Louisville, Leander, Ronald Reagan Boulevard, and Liberty Hill. At Prime Developers, we're proud to serve a diverse clientele, from global brands that lease with purpose to business shaping the future. Explore our projects, schedule a visit, or speak with our team. In a world that
Boundary. Last ball of the 7th. Arun Reddy drives one towards long off. They'll come back for the second run. Now, how many do they need of the last over? 21. And how much did the Hawks actually score of the last over? 23. This is what I was trying to say. Arun Reddy will have strike. Or rather, he will be there for the last over. And is it Vinod Negi coming on? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Revenge time. Stage set very nicely for a big showdown. Vinod Negi scored 23 in the last over for the Hawks. And it was Arun Reddy with the ball. Is Vinod Negi coming in with the ball? Yes, I guess he is. He still got the cap on though. Take it off and give it to the umpire. Yeah, he's got the ball. So 23 is what they scored. And now for the Kings, 21. Couple of runs lesser. Can they take the revenge? Can Arun Reddy get strike? Cricket is such an equalizer, isn't it? A time for a big showdown now. 3 sixes back-to-back from Vinod. Got the last over to 23. And now the Kings need 21 of the last. Shot and wide outside off. Cut away nicely. Backward of point. It's running away. And it's a boundary. Good start for the last over. Come along, Vinod Negi. Taste some of your own medicine is what they're trying to say. And now it's Rudraksh. Nice shot of the back foot. Did not overcommit him. Did not lose his balance on the weight. Stood his ground. Transferred his weight a little bit on the back foot. Nice hard slash. 17 to get off the last 5. This may be even delaying tactics from Vinod Negi because he wants to break the momentum that Rudraksh has got in the first ball. Trying to keep things a little cooler than just go with the flow. Width on offer, outside off, cut away nicely, nobody behind. But the fielder will come across from deep covers. Couple of more runs. Yeah, that'll do. 15 or 4. Still a big possibility here for Mama Bros Kings. And the Hawks They need two good deliveries from Vinod Negi. That's all. 63-run partnership from Rudraksh and Arun Reddy and Rudraksh. Yeah, he's got 47 on the contribution. Big shot attempted. There is long off. Single only. Now this is what I was trying to build this up to. Even with this, I guess you know what? Arun Reddy has got a little softer side because it was 14 now that's needed. That's all. Rudrak's on 48, yes, but the last three deliveries when Arun Reddy bowled, he gave away 18 runs and now he has to score only 14. So that's why he's got a little softer side. It does not have to chase as much he gave in the last three deliveries as Arun Reddy. He'll have to just score 4 runs lesser against the same man who took him to the cleaners for that 3 big sixes back to back in the last over. Can he do this, Arun Reddy? Can he just inject Vinod Negi with a bit of a syringe called pressure? As of now, Vinod Negi holds the key. He knows which player, which fielder needs to be in which position. And the more you delay, the more the nerves. Right. We're set for the last three deliveries. White ball. That'll also help. So only 3 boundaries now. That's all Arun Reddy needs to score. And that'll be a tie, but still. 3 boundaries better than 3 sixes. He needs to pick his spot. He needs to pick the ball, the right ball. Now, as a batter, what are you thinking? You're thinking of your bowling that you gave away 3 sixes, or you have that thinking that I need to score 3 boundaries? Ball gone. That's it. Vinod Negi has the last laugh. I'm pretty sure Arun Reddy was thinking of his bowling. That 3 sixes that he gave away of 18 runs that he conceded. That's why. This wild swing across the line. I was expecting Arun Reddy to inject that pressure to Vinod, but no, Vinod stayed as cool as he can. He's just picked up that wicket. Parthasarthi has come out to the center at number 4. Two deliveries, 13 to get. All that they need to stop is a 6. So it's all on to Vinod. He does not have to bowl the hit me length. He does not have to bowl the fuller half volley. That's all. Apart from that, it's all taken care of for the Hawks. Yeah, that's it. Dot ball. New man coming in, Parthasarthi. Asking him to go from the word go. Probably he would have felt that he needs to hit a 6 even before he took his guard. Last ball. Played away towards the onside. Long on is there. And long on will return the back. Yeah, it's 100 here, of course, for the Mama Bros Kings, but it's the Hawks who have completed a clinical victory. Yeah, courtesy Vinod Negi's all-round performance. With the bat, he was demolishing enough. And now with the ball, yeah, he's given a good closure for the Nighthawks. They won by 11 runs. That's a batting card. Arun Reddy, of course, of 19 runs of the 12 deliveries, but then Shashank did good, but Rudraksh, the pick of the batters, 48, but was not necessary enough there to put the Mama Bros Kings over the finish line. But for the Hawks, yeah, satisfactory bowling card. And the conclusion, it's the Nighthawks who won this by 11 runs. And it is probably Vinod Negi with the all-round performance. We'll come back soon with the next one.